Hello, 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 everybody. Today is October 23rd, 2019. What it do, what it do, what it do. I'm Jazz the Medium, and I'm here with my handy dandy partner, Michelle Parker. She is back.
Hello.
She was here last time, too. We had to take a week off because of work. Still got to work to pay bills. So, let's get started. We're going to go ahead and start with number one. Number one will be the first person who came to me and asked me a question. So let's get going.
Right. Number one, the question is, I have to be out of my house by the 15th. What message does the guides have for me? So let's see. You have to be out of your house by the 15th. I feel like, although you have to leave by the 15th, I feel like you will be okay. I feel like the first place that you have to go once you leave your house is just going to be temporary. I don't feel like it's going to be a stay. I feel like that's just going to be a place where you're going to stay short term until you find something better that you really, really like. But I do feel like that you're going to be okay. I feel like Spirit is telling me to tell you to take your time. Don't move so fast, and don't try to rush and do anything. I feel you being rushy. Like, I feel like a little bit of anxiety, like you kind of rush and do things. So I feel like you need to take your time. I feel like the house that you're going to move in after you move on the 15th, when you find your permanent home after that, I feel like you need to take your time a little bit and find something that you really like. Don't just grab a hold and take anything that you see come up. So that will be the message that I have for you. Jazz?
I'm with you on that one. So either you're going to move somewhere and it's going to be a temporary move, or you may end up having to temporarily stay with somebody and then get your own place. But either way it goes, you will get your own place real soon. I'm just not completely sure if it'll be like right by the 15th.
Right.
Okay. So next we will do number two.
Okay. Number two is the guy I was talking to. Do he really love me, or is he just using me? It's the guy that I'm talking to. Does he really love me, or is he just using me? One second. Okay. So I feel like I wouldn't say love, because love is a strong word. And I wouldn't say that he's using you. I would say that he likes you and he cares about you, but I feel you caring and loving him more than he loves you. I feel like, I feel like he's not being all the way truthful with you, so I feel like he might be holding something back or not telling you something. I would be very careful and just kind of, watch how things unfold. I feel like if you give in too much, I need for you to pull back a little bit and just kind of see. what he doing. I need you to pay attention. So I need you to focus, pay attention on your surroundings. Sometimes when you be in love so much, you don't pay attention to, little things that you need to be paying attention to, and then afterwards, that's when you figure out like, oh man, I should have seen that. So I do feel like that. I wouldn't say love, and I wouldn't say that he's outright just using you, but I feel like he's not all the way on the same page as you. Jazz?
I agree with her. I feel like there's something you need to know that he's not telling you. I don't feel like he's being very forthcoming, especially with his feelings. I think he care about you and he like you, but I don't think, like she said, I don't think the feelings are strong. So I agree with her. I'm getting my symbol for secrets, and it doesn't mean like it's a bad secret. It just probably means that y'all just need to talk honestly and openly about your feelings. I'm also wondering if there's some distance between y'all, and have y'all like actually met in the flesh. I don't know why I feel like there's a disconnect or a distance somewhere. Like, does he live in another state or something like that? Okay. Number 17 wants a general read. Oh, I need you to give me the shape of the winner of last time.
Yes, I was thinking about that on the way here. Like, I shouldn't say nothing. So, okay, yeah. I definitely will. Whoever the winner is, I don't know yet. I will definitely get that.
For last week, I got the winner.
Okay.
Wants a general read. 17. I said 17. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Now I gotta clear. I'm sorry. 17. 17. Okay. 17 wants a general read. A lot of people ask for general reads this week. I don't mind doing general reads, but it makes life so much easier when y'all specific. It's just so much easier. What do we have here? Okay, number 17. I'm wondering if you in like a new situation, like a new connection with the male or something. I'm feeling like there may be a new connection, but I'm also feeling like you may be a bit closed off because of past situations, so you ain't really opening up. So I don't know if you recently met somebody and he's interested in you, and you haven't quite opened up to him yet. Spirit is just kind of say like it might be some challenges right now, but just kind of give it a chance, because if not, you're probably gonna miss out on some decent opportunities. So if you have met somebody new, just see where it go. I don't really expect it to go too far, but it might be some benefits in there for you. Okay. Next, I'll do number 24. Oh, the light went out. I'll do number 24. So left number 24 out. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, 24.
24. I'm gonna turn on that kitchen light. 24. 24. I don't know if anybody hurt you recently. I feel like somebody close to you might have hurt you and you need to forgive them. This spread is definitely about forgiveness. When you hold a grudge and you don't forgive anybody, it causes more harm to you than it does them. Forgiving this person close to you will kind of, make things better for you. Okay. And I also see the rekindling of a friendship or relationship. So if somebody has hurt you deeply recently that you are close to, forgive them. Okay. That is what I got. I mean, you don't have to, but it's about forgiveness.
So I'm going to do number 21. Will I connect with my desired life partner soon?
Twenty-one.
Will I connect with my desired life partner soon? So 24. I feel like you had a really heartbreaking breakup. Like you had a breakup that was really heartbreaking. I don't know if you exactly healed all the way from it. I mean, you might feel okay, but I don't know if you healed all the way on the inside from it. Now, I do feel like your life partner is coming, but with that being said, I feel like you need to make sure that you are more open for it. I feel like you kind of, like if he was to come up, like you would be kind of like shaky, like you don't know if you would let him all the way in, like you would still kind of be standoffish, even if he was to approach you. So even if he was your life partner, because of how you feel kind of on the inside, you wouldn't even know that he's your life partner because you still kind of got your little blockage up. So I would say, try to be just be open. Like, I'm not saying be vulnerable, but I'm saying just try to be open a little bit. Whatever happened in the last relationship, that doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily happen in the new one. And I know I feel like you feel kind of guarded because of that. So, and I feel like you do really, really want a life partner, like you do want one, but you just don't know once you get it how to receive it or how it's going to be. So you kind of iffy about that. Like, I do want one, but if you do show up, what I'm going to do, So I feel like you kind of feel like that. Jazz?
I don't have anything to add.
Okay.
I do feel like, I don't know why do I feel like there's a masculine energy around you. But it's funny because I kind of feel a masculine energy around you. So I don't know if you're in a relationship and you desire to leave, or it's just like a friend, and he's not really like your partner. But I feel a strong masculine presence in your energy.
Yes, another one. Okay, so number 34. Should I go back to school or should I take the manager position? Should I go back to school or should I take the manager position? Excuse me. I kind of feel that you should do both. It depends on what you want to go to school for. So I kind of feel like you should do both. I kind of feel like if you do one of them part-time and do one of them full-time, I feel like you should probably do both. It just depends on how much time and dedication or whatever the field that you're going back to school for. Because sometimes you can go back to school for something that's extremely hard, that needs all your time, and you don't have time to work. And sometimes you have to work when you go to school because you need income while you're still going to school. So I do feel like if you want to do it, I feel like you should do both. So one of them needs to be part-time. So either need to work part-time or see if you can go to school part-time. Either like take some online classes while you're still at work, and then once you build your money up or you feel like you're more stable, then you can let work go and then go to school full-time. But I honestly feel like you should do both. JS.
What she said. What she said. Alright, I'm gonna do number 20. Number 20 wants to know, what do I need to know at this moment about my current situation? I don't know what your current situation is about. Let's see what the cards say. Y'all just don't want to be exact for me. Y'all want to help me out. Y'all make me work. You're going to make this man work. Okay, so this spread, it's just kind of telling me that whatever it is that you're working on in your current situation, the outcome will be good. This is actually a good spread. It's also telling you that you need to use balance. Make sure you're balanced in whatever decision that you make. I also got another card that's saying that listen to your own intuition and make sure that you are thinking before you act, which is extremely important. Okay, so make sure whatever you do, you're staying balanced and you're speaking your truth and you're listening to yourself. But whatever the situation is, it feels like from these cards, it's all good. It's all good. Let me see. I think I'm getting. You got something?
I feel like it's turning out good. I do feel like it's. I feel like she coming out of something, but she's going into something good. Like she like moving towards something great. Like she's moving to like brighter days.
Something more structured.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel something emotionally around you. I don't know if it has anything to do with love or your love life or anything like that, but I feel a lot of emotions around you, and your spirit is just kind of reminding me to tell you to stay balanced. Really stay balanced, especially when it comes to that area. Okay. Next, I will be doing number 16. 16 says, what... is there something important that I should know that pops out about me? So basically, number 16 wants a general.
General reading.
That's a general. General. My computer probably went dead. Oh well, y'all can still see us. Because it wasn't coming on. Let's see. Message do you have for number 16? Okay. Number 16. This is what I'm getting. Number 16, hit me up. Can you have any more children? I'm just curious. But anyhow, that just popped up in my mind. But it looks here like you've been having some challenging times lately. But Spirit wants me to tell you that those are going to go away really soon. Things are going to start falling into place for you. Some unexpected opportunities may come your way, but when they do, take them. Spirit is also telling me to tell you that in order to change everything that you're going through, you need to change your pattern. Spirit is kind of making me feel like it's a pattern with you, and that's why stuff isn't going right. So sometimes stuff might get harder for you to push you to kind of go in a different direction. So it's kind of pushing you in the right direction. You understand what I'm saying? Well, it ain't like you can answer me anyway on here, but you understand what I'm saying? Things are going to change soon. I just feel like things are pretty tough for you, but things are going to change. Stuff, any concerns you have might go away. You might come into some opportunities, and I'm seeing maybe a move in some job opportunities. Okay, that might come in your favor. That might put you on the right track. The thing is staying on the right track. Did I do 2?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Here. I'm going to do number 44. 44 is, do you see any new job opportunities presented to me soon? Do you see any new job opportunities presented to me soon? Let me see. I feel a sense of like unsureness, like like you don't even know what you want to do. I just feel a sense of I actually feel a little bit of sense of sadness. I feel like you kind of don't know what you want to do. I feel like you kind of just, like whatever job that you were working in, you kind of are unhappy with that. I feel like you don't even know what you want to do. So here's what I would do. I feel like you need to figure out what you like, what you don't like. What if you want to get a new job and you want a new job opportunity, what skills do you want to do? Because I feel like you just unhappy with everything. Like you don't like the job that you at. You're not sure where you want to go. I feel like you don't even know what to apply for because you don't even know what you want to do. So I feel like you need to evaluate what skill set you have for a new job and what you would like to do and what you want to do. What makes you happy? What job, what position that you will get that will make you happy? So until you figure that out, that's when your opportunity will come. Because if you don't know, opportunity can't come if you don't even know. Jazz.
I'm thinking that I just don't think you're very motivated right now. Maybe like your mind is somewhere else. I don't know if you're under stress or you're going through something. So you got to open up that channel for any new job opportunities to come. I feel like opportunities may come, but they may not be what you want or what you're looking for. So I see it being a little while before like the opportunity that you want comes up. So it's gonna be a minute. Opportunities will come, but they may not be like exactly what you want, if you understand what I mean. Like an example would be, I'm a nurse, but I want to work in a certain healthcare setting, but jobs from a whole different type of healthcare setting might keep coming up. And then finally, after a while, I get the job at the healthcare setting that I want. You know what I mean? So it's like they come in, but they're like, you know, and then finally that one's like, ping. But I feel like you need to be a little bit more motivated. I don't know what's going on with you. I feel like a little bit of everything is going on with you. I know you didn't ask a question about love, but I'm wondering if everything's okay in your love life and family life and stuff like that, because that can definitely impact our morale. And that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna do number 26. 26 is, how is my husband's health doing? How's my husband's health doing? Number 26. How is my husband's health doing? I feel like his health, I feel like he kind of shaky. Like it's not great, but it's not horrible. But I feel like he got some things going on that he's not paying attention to. Like he might have an ache or something somewhere that instead of going to get it checked out or going to see about it, he's kind of ignoring it. So I feel like he got some issues going on and he's not paying attention to in his body. And I feel like if he don't try to at least seek out and see what's going on, then it will only get worse and decline. So I don't see him in great health, which he probably could be if he pay attention to the signs and the pains that he has. I feel like he got like some multiple issues. Like he's got multiple issues going on all at once, and I feel like he needs to address those issues instead of ignoring them. Sometimes me think like, oh, it'll be okay, and they continue on, but I don't feel like that's it. I feel like he's concentrating, like he got a certain health issue that's going on, and he's paying more focus to that, but something else is going on also. So I feel like he has multiple things going on, and both things are not being addressed. I feel like only one thing is being concentrated on being healed, and something else is going on also.
I'm wondering if your husband has anything with the kidneys, because I feel really tender back in my lower back. So I'm wondering if he's got anything going with the kidneys. If not, then that might be something he needs to watch out for. I do feel what she's saying, that maybe it's something that he's not necessarily seeing. Maybe like something else might come up. Maybe, yeah, it's like an uneasy feeling, you know what I mean? Like especially in like the chest area. So I'm wondering if it's something going on with his heart. But then I'm also kind of feeling weird on the on my left side, and that's like usually my sign for like a possible stroke. So I'm also wondering like, how is his blood pressure? Because I know that if he has kidney issues, they tend to have issues with the blood pressure. They kind of run neck and neck. I got a feeling that it may be the kidneys that he's paying attention to, but he needs to pay attention to something else. But I just feel like things are just going to start kind of turning for him, kind of like, he's going to start feeling a little worse. So, just pay attention and stay on him. I know you personally, and I know you're a nurse, so I know you on it. You know what I mean? And just make sure that everything's okay with him. Okay, I am going to go. Number 76. Or is that 26?
I think that's 26. That look like a 2.
God, I can't read my own handwriting. Don't be talking about me.
Oh.
I don't write chicken scratch. Okay. That might be it too. Why I've been writing my note? 26 was right here.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Wow.
Hold on, wait. I'm about to let me look. I don't know what number. Oh wait, I done gave 2 people 26.
Yep.
Let me change her number. Oh gosh, give me a number that ain't.
It's on here. Hold on, let me see.
What about 48? Is 48 on there? No, I don't think it is.
No, that's safe. I already know that one.
All right, number 48. I'm gonna change the number to 48. I'm so sorry. I gave 2 people 26. And I don't know how I did it because they're right next to each other. That goes to show where my head be when I be writing these questions. That I'm telling you, I be moving like, just jot this down. Okay, you 26, you 26, you 26, you 26. Okay. Number 48 wants to know, why do I always hold myself back from things? Is it me or something stopping me? Well, I can answer that question without the cards. It's you. I tell you, it's you. It's you. But we're going to look at these cards and see what they got to say. You know, I feel like, I don't know this one, but I feel like you overanalyze everything. You probably be one to think and talk yourself right out of things. You know, it's like wanting to try something new, and then you get out there and you get ready to try. Like, I don't know. It's like that ego creep in. Like, so what if you fail? What if it doesn't work? You know what I mean? What if it's this? What if it's that? You know, and life is all about taking risks. Let's see. Let's see. 48. Yep. A lack of self-confidence. You need more confidence. Okay? You need more confidence. And in order to bring more abundance in your life, you got to have more confidence. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I got stuck. Did they mess up the recording? What's the recording? You got to believe in yourself. Okay? So the reason why things aren't happening for you is because you are not you ain't got no confidence, girl. You know what I recommend for you? Daily affirmations. You know, look yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm the shit. And I can do, just say good things to yourself every time you look in the mirror. I'm telling you, that stuff works. Say some bomb stuff to yourself, and don't worry about, something not working or not. Just do it. If I sat around being afraid all day, I wouldn't get anything done. Just do it. So if there's anything that you want to do, you need to do it. And once you get that taste of doing something that you wanted to do, then you will be more happy. I'm sorry, y'all. Do I got one more question?
Mm-hmm. One more.
Okay. I'm multitasking, y'all. I had to multitask today. I'm sorry. Everybody's questions kind of filtered in late, all the way up until about 2 o'clock. They only had about 10 questions. I was like, oh, don't worry, we're not gonna have a show. And then everybody's flooding in. So I'm trying to take questions so we can have a show. I need y'all to ask me questions. These are free. These are free. I thought we like free stuff. It's free. You talking to me for free. It costs to talk to me. It's free.
And next week we'll have 50 questions.
It's free. Hit me up. I love this. This is my way of giving back. I love talking to y'all. I'll be hurt my little feelings like ain't nobody want to talk to me. It's my day. Okay. 45 wants to know, can you tell me if I've met my soulmate or anything about him? 45, you have not met your soulmate yet? Ooh, but I feel like he comment. What you think?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's gonna be spicy. Number 40. I don't know number 45 either.
Oh no?
But I like her energy. 45, you gonna meet somebody. You gonna meet somebody. 45, I feel like where's 45 at? She got somebody spicy coming, doesn't she? Yeah, number 45. I see a man, tall and kind of slender, mustache. I feel like he might have a little mustache. He might be a little balding at the top, but still handsome. Oh, yep.
What you get? Oh, yeah.
Yes! Oh. I love.
Full of love for you. Yeah, I was gonna say full of
Probably
love.
because I can't get the shit right. I love. You are going to meet somebody. Now, when you're going to meet him, it's going to be a little minute. So, when I see love, I see a path. And the closer they are, I know the sooner you'll meet him. Well, he ain't that close. He like kind of a little ways back. So, I feel like it's going to be some months. Maybe between 6 and 8 months. Somewhere up in there. What's 6 to 8 months from now? Because I feel like it's going to be
March, April.
I'm getting the word season change. So it's going to be at a season change. So it might be either between spring and summer or between summer and fall. It's like a between time, like a time of transformation. That's when he's going to kind of transform into your life. Okay. Now look, he might not make the list of everything that you are looking for or waiting for, but I'm telling you, he'll be good for you. So don't be overlooking him because he ain't got no muscles or he ain't got long blonde hair. If he don't look like Brad Pitt or somebody like that, or what's that country singer named Blake Shelton? I don't know. Somebody hot. I don't know.
Blake Shelton is cute.
He is cute, ain't he? I don't know because he don't look like that.
Yeah.
But he'll be good.
Cute.
He's still cute. You see him, don't you?
He's still cute.
A little baldy. You know that bell, that
Calm
baldness.
over, like.
Why did I see that? She saw what I saw. I love that. So I pulled you a love card. Love card. It says, look, this picture's cute too. I love these cards. Ain't they pretty? It says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway of the soul. What's in your heart? Make sure you setting them intentions out in the universe to let them know like what you want and how you want it. Okay?
All right. Is it me?
It is you.
I think it's me. Why two of the questions is the same thing? Okay. I'll do number 7.
Can I just say I love number 7? She's like my favorite person in the whole universe. I'm just telling you, number 7. She watches every week. She holla at me every week. And that's just, she my favorite forever.
She's so sweet.
And she's sweet. Look at her energy.
She is sweet.
I might have to burn a candle for her.
Okay, let me see. Number 7 question is, am I getting close to a financial breakthrough or an increase in income that doesn't feel like a struggle bus?
My handwriting
Sorry,
ain't that
I'm
bad.
trying. I be trying.
I write beautifully. I've always been told I have neat scripts. I guess when I be rushing, my words kind of run together. I have like a small amount of time to jot down all y'all questions. And some of y'all have really long questions, so I gotta reword them to make them quicker. I don't know. I don't know.
So I do feel like you are getting close to a financial breakthrough and being released off the struggle bus. You know, what we put out is what we get. So if you think that you are on the struggle bus, then you will stay on the struggle bus. So you cannot say that you're on the struggle bus. You have to make sure that what you put out is positive energy. So if you say you out of financial debt, you not financially strapped, and you are going to be financially okay, you will be financially okay. But I do see a breakthrough coming. I do feel like you're gonna come out of it. I feel like you gotta put a little bit more gumption, add a little bit more pep in your step, find the energy and a little bit more motivation. I feel like you kind of comfortable, so you don't push too hard, but you don't drag too low. But I feel like you're kind of comfortable, so I need you to push yourself a little bit more. I need you to be a little bit more strict with yourself. I need you to be a little bit more assertive. So just if you keep that up, then I'm sure that your financial breakthrough and everything that you are trying to succeed at, it will come through.
Michelle be telling like she going to church, don't you? You can feel it, and you know that the other day it's coming to you. So much passion in her words. Oh, okay. You know I got to talk to my boo. Something coming, you'll be good. You are going to have a breakthrough. It's either going to be an increase in income, like a raise or a position change, or the joining of another income. Like you may have a partner and he may make some extra money and bring some extra money home. So something's going to happen to where it's going to bring extra money home, to where you won't have to do too much extra to bring that extra home. You ain't got to go get a whole nother job and work yourself to death like me. But you could just, it's just going to be like a little and you're going to have some extra money come in. So you all right, okay? You all right. You want to do question number 2?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I do got another one. Okay. Did you cross that one out?
I don't know.
Oh.
I did. Number 7. I did. I didn't. I'm bad with crossing questions out.
See, I be trying to take care of her. She don't do the same for me. She don't be trying to help me out.
I be jacking us up. Oh, did we end the number? Did we end the number?
Okay.
I forgot.
Let's see. Want to know why she feels a void in her life. Wants to know. This is 72. Wants to know why.
I'm sorry, that's 74. Look at me. 74. I can't write. 74.
74.
They're gonna put 7. Oh my God. You know what number it is.
74. 74, you know you 74, right?
74.
Wants to know, why do you feel the void in your life? Why do you feel a void in your life? Why do you feel a void in your life?
Exactly what I was thinking too. I don't have one for this one.
That's okay. I feel like, for one, I feel like you have the sense of fear. I feel like you might have lost somebody that you might have been close to. I feel like you desire the need for like love, and you feel like you don't have it. Like you are reaching for love and it's not there. So your void is because you are searching outside of yourself for love when it's really inside of you. Um, mm, um, I feel a sense of a little bit of loneliness. Yeah, I feel a sense of loneliness. I really feel like loneliness, and I feel like you just like you just you know you don't know what to do. Like you don't know what to do with your time. You don't know. You just lost. Not saying that you lost like you lost. You don't like you're a lost soul and you just out here just lost. I feel like for one, you lost somebody, and that's a sense of void because whoever you used to spend your time with or do things with, that person is no longer there. Then you don't feel the sense of love that you once had, and then you feel the sense of loneliness because you don't have like whoever that you used to do stuff with or the person that you do all the things with all the time. So I feel like
It's okay.
oh
sorry,
my
y'all.
God.
Come on.
She has a huge dog and she let her dog in, and I have a fear of big dogs, so
My dog's not huge.
I almost had a mild heart attack right now, but I'm gonna be okay. But I want to say, I want to tell you to try to get back out there more. I need you to find you again. I need you to find the things that you enjoy doing, even if you don't have anybody to enjoy doing them with. Do them anyway. Do things for yourself. If it's like going out to dinner, going to the movies, going out to functions, I feel like you don't go out as much. Like only if somebody else is going to go out with you, then you'll go. But I'm telling you, don't wait for nobody. Just go out there and just go. Because when you sit in the house, I feel like that's when you think about it. And that's why you feel the way you feel. So I want you to get out. I want you to enjoy yourself more. Go out and enjoy life. Go out and do things. With or without. Don't wait on friends or, somebody that's going to come through. Or just get out there and go. And once you get out there and go and you start talking and being chatty, you find out that you know that you can get around and talk to a lot of different people.
Number 74. I have a message for you, my dear. Okay. My message for you is I sense there might be like a little bit of a depression. So I don't know what the depression stems from. It could be loss. It could be loss of a relationship or loss of a loved one or loss of a friend or loss of anything. But I feel like a depression. And sometimes when we feel depressed or down about loss, we have a void. And the loss, it could be a job. It could be anything. But I just feel lost. And then I just feel like you might feel empty on the inside. Another thing that I've learned throughout my life, maturing as a woman, is that a lot of times we are taught to look outside of ourselves for happiness. And when there's nothing there for us to lean on for happiness, we start to feel empty on the inside, when happiness is an inside job. So my advice to you would be to, do things that you enjoy. Do things that you like to do. Have fun. If it's, getting dressed up and taking yourself out, or doing arts and crafts, or baking for your family. But start getting out there and doing things that you need to usually do. And I don't know what your practices are, but if you prayer, you know what I'm saying? Or if you, meditate, or if you do affirmations, or if you do mantras, whatever you choose to do those. Do things that are going to empower you to want to close that void up. Okay, now if this void is from the loss of a loved one, I can't tell you to get over it, because there's no way that you can get over losing a loved one. This is, it's like that little hole is always there. You just kind of learn to walk around it and build around it, if that's what the case is. Also, your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. If you have negative thinking, or you have the thinking of lack, or I can't, or this is not this and not that, then that's how you're going to feel. So try transmuting your words and changing your words around. You know what I mean? If instead of saying like, I'm not happy, you know what I mean? Go find a way to be happy.
Absolutely.
Or think about things that make you happy. Okay? Like, one time I lost my job. Yeah, I was mad because I lost my job and I was hurt, but then I was happy because I got to stay at home and take my kids to school. And I've never had a chance to really take my kids to school or spend time with my kids like that or help them with homework because I'm always working. So I was able to put the kids on a bus, fix some breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and those are things that I enjoyed doing. So that made me happy. I took that tragic thing that happened to me and I made it a happy thing. When my mom died at her funeral, we told jokes because we knew my mom was a funny person, you know. So whenever I get sad over her death, I think of the ways that she made me happy, the funny things she used to do, the pranks we used to do on her. You know what I mean? We used to prank. I'm sorry, she's not ready to kill us, but I just think of the happy times. So transmuting those thoughts. Your mind is extremely powerful, and positive thinking can transform anything. She's not gonna come out the basement for sure. You don't have to keep looking over at my basement. That's your second question.
Yes.
I'm gonna do number 58.
Okay.
58 wants to know what are the guys trying to tell me. 58 wants to know. 58 wants to know what are the guys trying to tell me. What are the guys trying to tell me? I feel like something new is coming. I'm good. I just tell y'all. I'm just joking. You know what? It's not good to have too big an ego, but it's okay to give yourself props sometimes. I'm giving myself some props today because I'm good. I'm slumming. I'm slumming cards. I'll be playing cards. Okay. So, doors are about to open for you, number 58. Doors. And I mean, it's money too. Okay. You're going to move in a totally new direction. But you're going to have some choices you got to make. Mm-hmm. So make sure you sit back when these opportunities come in and you weigh your choices wisely. And when you make some real money, hit me up. I need parts. That's all I got for you. Did I do two?
No, that was your first one.
Dang, I thought I did too.
No, you just talked a long time on mine.
I just felt compelled to talk to this lady. I just felt compelled. Number 74, I felt compelled to talk to you. I'm sorry. Okay. 47 wants to know. Before my dad passed away, I was working on a settlement. Do you see how that will play out? I don't know, number 47. I'm going to need your help on that one. What you feeling?
I feel like it's going to still be a minute.
I feel like it's going to be a minute too. I wonder what's the hold up? Because I'm getting delays. What's the hold up? I am definitely feeling delays around that.
Somebody didn't dot all their I's and cross their T's, like something is missing.
This one may not turn in your favor, and I hate to tell you that, and they're all major arcana. Yeah, it may not turn out in your favor. Or if it does turn out, it might not be exactly what you want. Yeah, if it does turn out, it may not be exactly what you want. You know, something's going to change, and it's not going to be exactly what you want. I remember I knew somebody, a relative that was in the middle of a settlement, and they died, and the family took over. And since that person was dead, it dramatically decreased the amount of settlement that they got back. I mean, drastically. They felt like since that person wasn't alive, it was a mess. it just became an absolute mess. And I'm not saying this is going to be a mess, but I feel like it's not going to necessarily turn out the way you want it to turn out if it does go through. It's going to be, stay on top of it, but I'm not sure about this one. I feel iffy, and I feel like they're holding it up for a reason, or something's being held up. I feel a delay. Is that 2?
That was your 2.
Okay. Well, we about done.
Yeah, that's one more.
No, we got 2 more.
Where? Oh,
52 and 50.
oh, okay.
50 and 52.
All right, I'll do this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do the cards say about my future? A lot of future questions. A lot of future questions. What does the card say about my future? What does the card say about my future?
That you gonna get a new car? I'm just joking. They didn't say that. I don't. She didn't pull a card yet. I'm just joking. If you got a new car, don't tell me. I'm
No, I didn't get a new car.
That told me. See that sound like yeah, that'd be a catchy sound though. You gonna get a new car? Who would want a new car? I like my car. My car dirty as hell. I love it. I need to clean my car. I'm gonna treat it like I love it.
So,
I done slacked on my job.
So what I feel about for number 52, what does the card say about you? So I feel like you need to rest. I feel like, I don't know if you like maybe recently like maybe fell out with somebody, or you not getting along with somebody, or I kind of feel like you was kind of mean to somebody, and then but you kind of you not forgiving yourself for it. Like maybe like you kind of feel like you was wrong, but you don't want to say that you was wrong. Yeah, I feel like you got into it with somebody. Like it was some words exchanged, and you might have went in a little too deep, or you might have cut a little bit too hard, and you know it, but because of our ego that we have, I feel like you don't want to apologize, but you kind of do feel bad about it. But I do feel like you go hard, like you kind of go hard for everybody. And I feel like you need to rest and take time for yourself. I feel like you got a lot going on. I feel like you got a lot going on around you. Like it's a lot of people around you. Sometimes you don't even want to be around a whole bunch of people. Sometimes you just want to be by yourself. And it's just so many people around you, and then everybody wants something from you, and you've been pulled in a whole bunch of different directions, and you just tired. So I'm just gonna say you need to take a moment to yourself. Whoever you fell out with, or whoever you got into it with, if it's not that deep, let it go. If you know that you was in the wrong, go ahead and apologize. Let it go. It's not that deep. If it's too many people with hands in your pockets, or always wanting something, cut some of them out. Take time for yourself, rest, and kind of do you. I feel like you got like a little bit of an attitude too. I feel like
she's so straightforward.
I feel like you got like a little bit of an attitude too. So I feel like you need to check that a little bit. Like you kind of have like a little chip on your shoulder, like you got like a little attitude. So I feel like just keep that in check a little bit. You ain't got to check everybody. Some people you do have to check, but you ain't got to check everybody. Everybody don't need to be checked. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to, just let some things go. Because if you get angry and you mad at everybody, then you internalize that and you take all that in with you. So just let some of it go. Some, you ain't got to cuss everybody out. Just kind of let some of it go. Let some of them little anger issues go. JS?
Well,
Hey.
My dear, I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation. A reconciliation of I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation of somebody you might have separated from in your life. That's what I see coming up in the future. I don't know why Spirit is calling that to me when we talk about that. I know you asked a specific question, but sometimes Spirit might not answer the question that you want. I tell you, when God talks, he talks. So he might not answer the question that you want. I know you said what your future hold, and I'm getting my forgiveness, my simple forgiveness. There's somebody in your life that you need to forgive.
Yeah.
Definitely somebody in your life you need to forgive. And there's somebody in your life that you was close to that you need to forgive, that they're going to need you badly soon. They're going to need you. And I know you feel like you're being pulled every which way. I feel like you got a big heart and you feel like what you give to people, they don't return to you. But you're going to have to forgive that person. That's what I'm seeing.
All right.
We got another one.
Last one.
General reading.
General reading.
Got it?
Yep. General reading. Just a general read. Oh, general reading. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here.
I feel like an old lady trying to work this stuff. I do. That's the best I can do, honey.
Okay.
Ooh, I just saw something out the side of my eye.
Did you?
We got visitors.
Oh, goodness.
Look, and the dog done took off. That's how you know it's real when your dog take off. My dog was like, bump that.
You got some internal battles going on. You got some conflicts within you. I feel like you not being the best that you can be, and you know that you're not being the best that you can be. I need you to try a little bit. I feel like you are kind of not being totally honest with some people. And you know, if you're not, so I need you to tighten that up a little bit. I feel like you're going through like a little emotional struggle. Like you kind of hold your emotions in. So say like, this is an example, if you really, really like somebody, instead of you showing that you really, really like somebody, you hold it back a little bit. You hold it back and you don't necessarily let it be known how much you like them. So you kind of like hold it back. So you scale it back a little bit. So I need you to be more honest with yourself and more honest with the people around you. If you really do like somebody and you see somebody going hard body for you, then I feel like you need to return it. Don't hold it back, because then whoever you are trying to build or grow or get to know is going to slip away because of your own inner demons that you battling within yourself. Because it's like, I don't want to let them know, because if I let them know, they're going to turn around and hurt me. So you gotta not let nobody know how much you like them. It's okay to be vulnerable a little bit, just a little bit. I ain't saying go out free willy-nilly and let people do you any kind of way, but it's okay to be like that. Stop having internal battles with yourself. Stop taking everything and making it into a situation when it's really not a situation. I feel like you go a little bit too deep, try to make everything a situation. Everything ain't a situation.
You done turned from Miss Parker to Pastor Parker. You Pastor Parker today. Okay, number 50. I think we were on 50.
Yeah, I think so.
Make sure I'm shouting the right number. It don't matter, because what I see is what I see.
What's the very last one?
Number 50.
Yep.
Yeah, number 50. What I'm seeing is that there's some things in your mind going on, you know. So right now would be a good time for you to rely on the spiritual aspect of yourself to strengthen your spirit. Okay, it might be like some maybe you might be depressed about something, or you might be down about something, or anything like that. Or it might just be a lot on your mind. You might be one of those people whose minds are always like, you know, and that can be confusing. So I think what spirit guides want you to do is kind of take some time to yourself to really reevaluate everything. For you, I would definitely say beef up or perfect your meditations. If you're not meditating, it might be a good time to start. I feel like nature may be good for you. So if you can get out in nature by yourself, like if there's a park or a wooded area you can go to the woods. I feel like trees would be good for you. Sit by a tree and just kind of relax and try your best to ease your mind. Listen to some like nature sounds or something. Get you some headphones to drown out outside noises, but you really need some
woosah.
Yeah. So you need to strengthen the spiritual aspect of yourself. Whatever you practice, you need to strengthen that. Okay, guys, thank you. That was our last question. Look how God works. I started off with 10 questions. I ended up with 20-something questions.
Ooh.
What do you know? I appreciate y'all tuning in. We don't have any giveaways this week. We still got to send out the last giveaway. We've been slacking. She went out of town on vacation and stuff. I had to work late. So the last winner who participated this week, we will be getting your gift to you. We appreciate you participating the last time, okay? Until next time, much love, much love, much love. We will see y'all next week. Peace.
See ya.